Hi guys, Stuart here again from Outdoor Basics. Welcome to episode 3, and today, like I stated in the last video, I'm just going to do a short comparison video on a particular bit of kit, which is a bivvy bag. I've got two types here. I've got the bivvy bag that I'm currently using, which is a Snugpack Special Forces bivvy bag, and then I've got the old faithful British military Goretex Bivvy bag that I used for a lot of years. This isn't a comparison video to pull one down and promote the other or whatever. They are both absolutely outstanding pieces of equipment. Just I feel one's got a few sort of benefits. First things up is obviously the size. The Snugpack is, you know, it's really small. It's less than half the size of the British military bivvy bag. And weight, I think this comes in at 340 grams. I think they stated. I'm not really sure, this just comes in at quite heavy. So I would suggest, again, they're both fantastic bits of kit. This is made of Goretex, as I stated before, and this is made of Paratex. They're both 100% waterproof and breathable bags, and I can attest to that with both of them. They are absolutely bomb-proof. All I'm going to do is just have a quick look at this particular one. I'm just going to roll it out in front of me here, and then just talk a few kind of pointers over it, and then I'm going to give you some key tips that if this is what you've got, how to make it slightly better. Okay, so I've just got it in this stuff sack so you can get a comparison of the size. I'm just going to roll it out. Top end it that way. It's a nice long bivvy bag, so for the taller guys and stuff like that, you can just fit it in absolutely no problem. And they do feel really robust. It's a good solid material, a good solid feeling Goretex. Again, with it being Goretex, if you look in as well, you'll notice all the seams are sealed. So as a 100% waterproof, it is going to keep you dry as well. So nice wide bivvy bag there, so you can get like British military forces and sleeping bag in there, which is a bulky bit of kit, again effective but bulky, as well as kind of bigger lads can fit in here, absolutely no problem. So if you're a bigger dude, you're a bit of a unit, this is an absolutely top option. It's kind of bell shaped, I suppose I could say, at the top. See, it's got this kind of extra panel stitched in. You can see, if you just kind of move it so you can see it's got this extra kind of V-shaped panel stitched in, which just allows more space there at the top for kind of moving around. I always felt it was slightly too big, to be honest, but it was absolutely fine. One drawback of this that always bugged me, and I'll just move down here, turn it this way, is the kind of string at the top. Kind of always struggled to get it tight. Do you know what I mean? It was a bit of a pain in the bum. And I just didn't like big bits of cord wanging around, like, I think I always had a fear of choking myself. So what I used to do, what I was kind of taught to do initially, was if you just take that out, attach a bit of bungee to it, really thin, like elastic kind of shop cord, you can get it from most places, kind of haberdashery shop, attach it to there, untie it, and then when you pull this out, that'll just go through. So rather than having the string on, you have the elastic. You can just take it then to a kind of desired kind of tension, you know what I mean? Like even it out all the way through, and then just tie it. And again, it's nice and stretchy, but it's going to keep it tight on you as well. It's going to protect you and your sleeping bag, because again, it's an extra layer, isn't it? It's keeping the wind off you, the water off you, and it's adding an extra layer of insulation onto your sleeping bag. I've heard things banded around like an extra season or something like that. I'm not really sure. I never wanted to. I've always been into, I'll trust the sleeping bag and then build everything else round about it, rather than picking a sleeping bag and looking to add to it. I go with the quality sleeping bag, but again, another video. So that was just another wee option. Just putting the elastic through here to improve this, and like I said, it's absolutely bomb-proof, and you can get them relatively cheaply, to be fair. I've seen in some sites they go quite dear. I've seen them in other sites, you can get them for a reasonable price. Look on all the usual places. all the usual places that you would get my wee boy's just running in. He's the happiest guy in the world. He doesn't like bivvy bags. Okay, so again, Goretex Bivvy bag. Goretex Bivvy bag, Jack, what do you think? You gonna lie in it, give us a demo? Jump in it? Is it comfortable?
Yeah.
What do you think? Is this your favourite one?
Yeah.
Excellent, right, you take this and you can go with Sean and you can go and get comfortable then while we do the next one. What do you think? Yeah, okay. You have this one? Do you want it? Cool, see you in a bit. Jack. Okay, so after that, I'm going to move on to my Snugpack Special Forces bivvy bag. Absolutely love this bit of kit. I think it's a fantastic bit of kit. Again, old faithful Goretex bivvy bag. Jack digs it. It's his now. He's off. I'm going to move forward onto my Snugpack. First thing that you're going to notice is how small it is. It's half the size. Again, if you're just out kind of trail running, do you know what I mean? A lot of guys do, like, I know we all do trail running, and it's good to just have in your day sack. You know, if somebody falls, twists an ankle or something like that, you can just, it's nothing this, you can bang them in it, you're getting the elements off them immediately while you sort the situation out. But again, another video. I don't keep it in this stuff sack, I just put it in it obviously because that's what it came in. Okay, so I'll just move that off. Okay. Okay, so Snugpack Special Forces bivvy bag. First thing you kind of notice is it's a little bit shorter than the British military issue one. That's no problem for me, I'm a hobbit, I'm a short guy. But kind of average size and build guys are going to have absolutely no problem. Width is fine, width seems fine. As I mentioned before, I kind of always felt that was maybe a bit too wide. You don't have shoulders like Garth, but I just felt it was maybe a bit too wide, but that's not knocking it. Again, slightly shorter, but it's only going to affect a small minority of people, I would suggest. So you'll notice as well, all tape seams again, and the waterproof and breathability of the bag. The material itself, maybe initially, when I felt it, I was like, there's no way this is as breathable. It felt waterproof, but I wasn't sure of the breathability. But I've used it kind of in varying conditions, and I can guarantee its breathability. I'm massively impressed with this piece of kit. Another thing, to me, a massive selling point of this bivvy bag is this centre opening zip. Something that they state on the website, and I think was a good point for me as well. It's a non-locking zip at the top, so it's not going to like zip up and then you struggle to get it undone. So it's a non-locking zip, so you can just get out there, absolutely no problem. And for me, that's a key feature. I don't like the thought of being expecting the zip to open, you know what I mean, and then at Disney and you get in a flap, having a nightmare under your bivvy. So you'll notice as well over the zip, it's kind of double folded. See that there? So I'll just lift that up. There's like an initial bit over there to kind of stop the zip catching, and then a second cover over the top of the zip. Yep. So initial bit there, and then this one flops over the top again. Fantastic. The string in the top is much better. It seems to just tighten up. Absolutely no problem. It's attached on here all the way around to there, and just get the toggle, it just tightens up. Slightly smaller at the top, as I mentioned, but I've never found that to be an issue. It was a fantastic bit of kit. So yeah, again, fantastic piece of equipment. It is actually so much more robust than I would have gave it initial thought. On the feeling of it, I've had no problems out and about with it. It's held up incredibly well. Incredibly well. And like I say, size, weight, functionality due to the zip, it's just a fantastic piece of equipment, absolutely fantastic piece of equipment, and I would recommend investing in it. So you can just look them up online. Snugpack, it's made in the UK. They've got loads of fantastic bits of equipment. I've got Snugpack sleeping bags, I've got Snugpack warmers, jackets that I've used. I've used Snugpack kit for a long time and it's never let me down, ever. It's, you know, their jackets that are issued to the British military, their insulation jackets. In fact, I'll maybe do a short review on one of them, a great bit of kit, and I am going to do a review on a Snugpack sleeping bag. So again, Snugpack Special Forces bivvy bag, absolutely brilliant, and the British military bivvy bag, also a top bit of kit. So again, thank you so much for looking at our third episode here. I've been Stuart and you've been great.